morning. Welcome back to VT. Lots to tell you this morning, so I'm just going to go ahead and power through. We're looking at a big problem still heading out of Hamilton. We're heading towards the Burlington Skyway. Looks like the left shoulder or left lane blocked, and it looks to be construction. Maybe a problem, but as the sun comes up, we'll be able to see more clearly. We're looking at delays on the Toronto-bound QEW from approaching Eastport all the way over to North Shore. And then once you get onto the eastbound QEW, we have a problem east of Bronte, left lane blocked off, all because of a collision. Tow trucks are on that scene, and it's causing a backup on the eastbound QEW from about Appleby. So very, very heavy heading through the Burlington area as well. Also a problem that was here on the eastbound 401 at Weston in the collectors. We had right lanes blocked, but as you can see, that's all gone. So that's great news on the eastbound 401. It looks like they're moving those cameras now. That is a look at your roads now, Frankie. What's going on in the forecast?
What's going on in the forecast, and it will impact some drives, especially if you're outside of the city of Toronto this morning, where we have winds fairly light. With that and cooler air temperature and really warmer ground temperature, we have fog. So fog patches out there this morning. Be aware of that. We have temperatures in Muskoka just 5 degrees. We're 11 here in the city of Toronto. We have 7 this morning into Ottawa, 6 over to London. So light sweater, jacket required. Clear skies, high pressure for this morning. Into the afternoon brings us to sunshine. Nice, comfortable day with light winds and highs of 21. No real humidity to speak of, but a very high UV index. Tomorrow, 22. Cloud cover builds and into the evening, possibly overnight, chance of a shower, but dry through the weekend, starting off with Saturday. Partly cloudy skies and a high 22. That's a look at your next 3 days weather-wise.
In our top story this morning, a man is expected to be charged with murder following a deadly fight in the Downsview area. A 36-year-old dying after a beating near a parkette near Jane and Wilson. This happened around 9:15 last night. Police say they received tips from people who spotted an injured man walking down Wilson. He was picked up and will likely face murder charges later today. So far, police have not released any names. York Regional Police asking for the public to keep a watch out for a missing man in Keswick. Have a close look here. Police and family of Albert Lindsted are concerned for his safety. He is deaf, has a limited mental capacity. The 61-year-old last seen around 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, walking in the area of the Queensway and Ravenshoe Road. He is described as thin, short, salt and pepper hair. At the time, was wearing a black hat, a green John Deere sweater, and black track pants. If you spot him, contact police right away. Well, travelers on GO trains and buses will soon be able to access free Wi-Fi on board, so starting next year. Now, this rollout is expected to happen on all vehicles by the end of next year. It's set to include as well a portal with free entertainment content. We'll get you some more details on this one coming up. Just want to get this information out to you, though. It is a major recall announced by Ford. They are calling back more than 500,000 vehicles in North America because seat backs may not properly restrain drivers and passengers in a crash. The recall involves certain late model F-150s. We're talking about the Super Duty trucks, Explorers, and Expeditions. Ford says these trucks may not have a third mechanical component called a pawl that is needed for the seat strength. Now, that may increase the risk of injury in a crash, although the maker rather says it doesn't know of any crashes or injuries. Owners will be notified starting next month. We're going to get the specifics up on our website, citynews.ca, a little bit later on this morning to see if you might be impacted.